The moment I remember most clearly is sitting in a room in a care home with a music project where those musicians were improvising with people with dementia. And there are lots and lots of programs that take music to people, to the elderly and to dementia sufferers. This one was really special in that it tried to work with their creativity and to explore what creativity meant for sufferers of dementia. And there was a moment where the carers were all in the room and the patients were also there working with musicians. The musicians were improvising with them, but part of the program was looking at how one woman could control the destiny of a moment. And Sandra this morning took up the baton and looked the violinist in the eye and said, and just gestured. She actually had no verbal communication at all. Gestured at him, played with him, and held one note with her arm, and it went longer and longer, and then she suddenly just, with one dramatic gesture, cut off like a conductor. And I remember the gasp of the carer that looked after Sandra more distinctly than anything else, because actually that carer realized that for all the lack of ability to communicate that Sandra had, for all the frustration that she found in looking after her day after day, there was, in some way, in some moment, a way for Sandra to make decisions. And for me, in looking after that project, it was the most powerful thing to remember that actually whatever state people are in, they have an ability to engage and to communicate, to be human. And the ramification of that was that the next day, Sandra's glasses were due for changing. And ordinarily, the carer would have just put a new pair on. Instead, there was a whole range put in front of her, 6 or 7, and Sandra chose her glasses.